my God. Oh my goodness. It's midnight. Testing, testing, testing. You already know what it is. Ride for my, I die for my mother. It's time. It's NBA. It's here. It will always be here. Thank you guys for joining in with Talk with X. This is your host, Xavier Mitchell, or X underscore Uchia. Again, X underscore UCHIHA. All right. X underscore UCHIHA. Also follow that Instagram and follow Talk with X underscore. Again, Talk with X underscore will be the other Instagram. How y'all doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week. And we're getting to the weekend, right? Everyone having a good day today? Hope so. If it sucks, hey, let's make it better, right? Basketball is back. Basketball is here. NBA season is here. The best season, the best sport to ever exist. First matchup, Thunder versus, I was about to say OKC. Thunder versus Rockets. The return of Kevin Durant. He got a lot of boos last night. They were not rocking with that man last night. That was over. Unfortunately, like I said, Thunder's going to win the first game. I said that in my last episode. Previous episode, episode 2. Thunder is going to win the first game. Coming off that championship high, they feel unstoppable, right? Final score, Thunder 125, Rockets 124, 1 point. I believe Shea hit the icing on the cake with the midi to take home that W. Throwing up to Jabari Smith, I don't think that was the most ideal person. They most likely were trying to get it to KD, but everyone was denying KD the ball, right? So, I mean, you should. Any floor that KD is on, he's the best scorer. Any floor. All right. Let's go over these stats. These are very interesting stats and very horrible three-point shooting stats. Start with the Thunder, right? We're going to start with the defending champs, and we're going to start with the winners of the previous battle. SGA, a.k.a. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 35 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 12 of 26 for shooting, not the best. 1 for 9 from the 3. That was absolutely an abysmal, but he got it done. He hit the shots when it mattered. That's all that matters. Chet Holmgren, 11 for 17. That is very efficient. Shout outs to you. 2 for 5 from 3, 40%. That is fantastic. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 28 points. Fouled out, though. They won with him fouling out, and Hartenstein also fouled out. That's a bad luck, right? Let's see. Dort, 0 for 8 from 3. My goodness. 2 for 12 field goal overall. 6 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. That was crazy. Wallace, 5 for 10, 3 for 8 for 3. Not that bad. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 14 points. Now let's go to the Houston Rockets. Let's go ahead and start with a player who would have been the player of the game. Sengun was tearing them alive in the paint. 12 for 24 field goal, 5 for 8 from 3. That is absolutely crazy. My God. 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 39 points, 5 fouls. That's okay. He didn't foul out. Let's see, who would I say would be second? Kevin Durant, of course, 23 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. He also fouled out 9 for 16 field goal. Very efficient, but it's Kevin Durant. No one should be shocked. 0 for 4 from three. He just didn't make a single 3-pointer. We got to do something about that. He's got to hit. But we don't see that being. That's not gonna linger. That's not KD. Jabari Smith Jr. 7 for 15, 2 for 6 from three, 5 rebounds, 16 points, 4 fouls. Good grief, this was a high fouling game. Steven Adams 1 for 4, 4 points, 13 boards. That was a horse play right there. That's good. That's how you're gonna have to beat that. Listen, that is how you take out the Hartenstein problem. You have to be able to snag, right? Because I promise you, if he didn't get that many rebounds, there would have been worse. Even, yeah, with that, he like rebounding like that against OKC, 9 times out of 10 is gonna help. I promise. Just lesson learned. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the starter five. I don't really care about reading the bench. The bench didn't really do much. On either team. Yeah, except Mitchell. Mitchell for OKC had 6 for 12, 16 points. That's a dog coming from the bench. But he's got my last name, so I don't really expect anything less, you know. That's good though. High intensity game. Everyone hated KD. If you're an OKC fan, you hated KD. He got absolutely booed crazy, and he silenced everyone. Every shot that was just nothing but net was just heartbreaking for the Thunder side. But yeah, Sengun, boy, what you been on? I didn't expect you to go crazy on first game like this against OKC. Not against that team. That switch with Caruso was absolutely chicken. Chicken. He did whatever he wanted. Whatever he wanted. That putback where he got it back in there. That's a grown man move right there. That's how you move the sticks. That's how you move the sticks, man. By literally taking control. And he took control. He did whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. Good grief, I got some long eyelashes. Lakers versus the Warriors. 119-109 Warriors way. Not too shabby first start for the Lakers, especially without their co-captain. He's not going to be the co-captain. I hate to say it, but LeBron is not a co-captain. Let's start with the Warriors. Let's start with the victors, right? Number one, Jimmy Butler. Boo, who you feeling like coming off like that? Hey, listen, it's not the playoffs. You play off Jimmy. You play off Jimmy first game. That's how you feeling? Oh, this is the Timberwolves. This is when he was like, you gotta pay me. And then what Jeff Teague said, you gotta pay me. That's what he said. You said, nah, so this is what you feeling like. 31 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. 1 for 2 from three. Not bad. You took what was open. 7 for 14 field goal. 50-50 across the board. Good job. Draymond Green, 8 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. 3 for 6 from the field. 1 for 3 from three. Draymond, that's all I ask for you, boy. Don't make me look bad. Yes, I'm a Lakers fan first. Don't make me look bad because I've been defending you for the past, but I don't know how many years, boy. I can't lie. Kuminga, 17 points. Hey, listen, Kuminga, you told him they gotta pay you. 17 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 for 6 from three, 6 for 11 from the field. Boy, who you feeling like, boy? Who you feeling like, boy? Who you feeling like, boy? They told you, boy, you said, yeah, y'all gotta respect me. Y'all don't respect me, y'all don't respect the program. Kuminga said, y'all don't respect him, y'all not respecting the program. And went out there and got straight buckets. Steph Curry, 23 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 3 for 9 for 3, not too hot. 6 for 14, not too bad in terms of the field goal. That 3-pointer was kind of, but for your standards, I do not believe that is going to be the end all be all of Steph Curry. And whoever the last guy is, I have no idea what your name is. Brandon P. 7 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 1 for 4 from 3, 3 for 7 from the field altogether. Coming off the bench, Buddy Hield, 17 points, 5 for 10, 5 for 6 field, 5 for 10 from the 3-pointer. Boy, now who are you feeling like? Because they wrote you off on how many times, boy. But this system fits you perfectly. Buddy Hield, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you found a system that works for you. Keep shooting. And as I know you would, you don't care. And I appreciate that. We love stuff like that. That man is a gunner. All right, moving on to the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka, you can't lead the league in points already like this, boy. How they going to chase you? 43 points, 9 assists, 12 rebounds. You shot like garbage from the... Now, hold on. Where my sound at? Because you shot like absolutely garbage from 3. But 17 for 27 field goal, that is great. You shot well over 50%. Great job, bro. That means it was just the 3-pointers that was choking you up, honestly. That's good because, so 2 for 10. That's 8 shots. That's 8 out of the whole total field goal package. Yeah, you shot great, bro. Good job. DeAndre Ayton, soft as butter, soft as ever. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 0 assists, 5 for 7. You don't demand the ball. That doesn't really surprise me. Rui, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 6, 3 for 6. All you shot was 3. That's how I know they got you. Good job. Austin Reeves, 26 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. 1 for 5 for 3, 9 for 16. Boy, you are. Austin Reeves, boy. They can't do nothing with you, boy. Good stuff. But that's expected. Right? Told you, Warriors, you can't count them out. You can't. There's never a time where you should be counting out Steph Curry. Ever. Don't ever let that get you guys messed up. There's never a time you should be counting out Steph Curry. Lakers have got to do better, though. Because there's no reason why Luka is the only person with over 10 rebounds. Big man, step it up. Come on, bro. Amateurs. Professional amateurs. But let's step away from the past and let's walk into the present. Because it's a whole lot of basketball today. A whole lot of basketball today. Whew, I'm excited. Let's start off number 1. Cavaliers versus Knicks, 7 o'clock. Who you got? Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to list all the games. You guys let me know who's going to win and who's going to take the victor. Cavaliers versus Knicks, 7 o'clock. Nets versus Hornets. Ooh, that's disgusting. 7 o'clock. Heat versus Magic. Interesting, but I got the Magic blowing them out. 7 o'clock. Raptors versus Hawks, 7:30. 76ers versus Celtics. I believe this is the return of Joel Embiid. I think. Fact check me. 7:30. Pistons versus Bulls, 8 o'clock. Pelicans versus Grizzlies. Ooh, okay. 8 o'clock. Wizards versus Bucks. If you watch that, God bless. 8 o'clock. Clippers versus Jazz, 9 o'clock. Spurs versus Mavericks, 9:30. Kings versus Suns, 10 o'clock. And Timberwolves versus Trailblazers, 10 o'clock. These are all Eastern times, guys. All Eastern times. Now, we're going to go through X's list. X, who do you have winning? First game. Let's turn the mic off. First game. Cavs versus Knicks. I have the Cavs going up. Off rip. Nets versus Hornets. The Nets are going to take that one. Heat versus Magic. Magic blowout. Raptors versus Hawks. Hawks blow. Raptors. Raptors by a nail biter. 76ers. Celtics. This is going to be the homecoming of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is going to lead them to victory. Celtics by 15. Pistons versus Bulls. Pistons by no. Celtics by 8. Pistons by 15. Grizzlies versus the Pelicans. The return of both lottery picks are now back. Fresh. Zion with the Ozempic Zion Williamson. And the crash out, the YN, the leader of all the YNs, the leader of Memphis, Ja Morant. I'm going to go with the Grizzlies. I just have a feeling they're gonna be the sleeper. They're already the sleeper. I feel like they're gonna come back. They're gonna win this. Wizards versus Bucks. Giannis by 50. It's not the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the Milwaukee Giannis. Clippers versus Jazz. Clippers. Zubac is gonna play the game. He's gonna have 20, 13, and 5 with 3 blocks. Spurs versus Mavericks. Mavericks by 10. Wemby's going to go off. Wemby's going to have 25, 10, and 10. AD is going to have 30, 14, 5 assists. Kings versus Suns. Kings. Suns are absolutely garbage. Kings are also absolutely garbage. Sabonis is going to be the best player on the floor. No, Sabonis is out. Suns, I forgot. Sabonis is out. Suns are going to win. Suns are going to take that one. Suns by 6. Timberwolves versus Trailblazers. Timberwolves, Ant is going to have a come out party again. 35 points off rip. And it's just like that. Some great basketball, guys. There's going to be some great basketball. Now we're going to get into the descriptive part, the detail part, and why I felt like each side is who's going to win. Cavs. More in depth. Yes, I know they're beatable. Just more in depth. More depth. Feel like Mobley's going to take an extra step, even a step further than last year. I think he's going to dominate this game. Nets versus Hornets. The reason why I have the Nets is because the Hornets is absolutely garbage. That's really all it is. There's nothing more descriptive than that. They're just trash, right? Just absolutely trash. Heat versus Magic. I have the Magic because of their depth, and they're just a better overall team. It's Banchero versus Tyler Hero. I'm taking Banchero all day, and then the supporting cast with Banchero is why I'm gonna give the nod off to the Heat, not the Heat, but the Magic. Toronto versus Hawks. Hawks is pretty much the same as the Heat, not the Heat, but the Hornets. Just not that good. Trae Young is gonna have field day. I think the Raptors overall, with the addition of Bi. Then again, the Hawks do have Jalen. Actually, I'm gonna put a toss up. Let me do that. Let me do that. It's gonna be a toss up. I'm not gonna rig the pick because they do have a great defender in Jalen Johnson for the Hawks, and he is a great defender. This is his awards aren't fraudulent. Okay. 76ers versus Celtics. I just trust the Celtics more. I do not trust the Sixers. I don't know what Embiid is going to look like, honestly. And I trust Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and the rest of those guys more than I trust the Sixers. I'm sorry. Pistons versus Bulls. The reason why the Pistons, their team is just better. Cade, it's a dog. Find that Jalen Duran. He's a absolutely monster on boards and rebounds. Also win championships, not just defense. Pelicans and Grizzlies. Toss up, but I'm just going with Grizzlies just because it's Ja. I think it's going to be in Memphis. That atmosphere of Ja being back, fresh beginning of the season, it's going to be refreshing for all of them guys. Wizards and Bucks. Bucks, we're not about to even break that down. You guys know why. Clippers and Jazz. Clippers. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Zubac. Zubac is a dog. I know it's going to be like, well, of course not just him. James Harden. I don't care about them right now. He's been the X factor. No one can disagree. No one can say anything different. That man has been the absolute X factor. Spurs, Mavs. Very interesting. I think this coming out party for Cooper Flag is going to be ooh-wee. I think he's going to have a good fit. He's going to have first game, 16 points. Lock me in for that. Anthony Davis is going to do whatever he wants to Wemby. Pause. Oh, my God. But Anthony Davis is going to do whatever. Anthony Davis is someone that is slept on highly because of his injury history. To me, when no one's holding back, I've been saying this for 7 years now, I think. When no one is holding back, I think Anthony Davis is the best basketball player in the league on both sides. I know it's going to be like, oh, yeah. Hush. Talent-wise, not holding back, Anthony Davis is probably the best one. Only one I feel like can counter that is maybe Jokic because of his high offensive presence. But, yeah. And y'all know. Stop playing. Kings versus Suns. Devin Booker versus question mark. Suns win by 30. Timberwolves, Trailblazers. And 35 piece, I'm telling you. He's setting the tone. Julius Randle's going to have about 22. I'm sorry about that. That just messed up a lot. It's connected to my MacBook. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the interruptions. But yes, he's going to do his thing. And there's nothing anyone else can do about it. At all. So, letting you guys know. That boy about to get. I was about to wild out. I was about to say he's about to go in for a runner of MVP. But he is going to be a runner. He's going to be third or fourth place. I forgot. I almost lost myself for a second. We don't do that. Listen, on this podcast, we don't care about second, third, or fourth. We care about one. It's going to be Joker. Joe's going to be the MVP. I don't care about no runner-up. Even though Ant's going to be runner-up. He's going to be third. Shea going to be second. Shay's going to be second. Joker won. All right. Enough basketball talk. Because I think we've done a lot on that. We are going to go over. I have a special request. WWE. Question number 1. Top 10 favorite wrestlers, men and female. Now, hate to be that guy. Women matches were not that appealing to me. It seems like I think recency, I'll say about 2015. I stopped watching wrestling around 2010, 2011. It seems like when I was looking at social media, women's wrestling has actually gone up a whole lot. But my favorite female wrestler will forever be Beth Phoenix. Right? tall, stocky, built like me now. But she was crazy. She was really crazy. Very strong, very strong, very polarizing woman. I think she was the first female to enter the women's Royal Rumble. But yeah, shout outs to her. She was the only one I was really actually looking at. Men's wrestling. Letting you guys know right now. This is gonna be a controversy. Y'all not some not gonna like. But here's the thing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't care. I don't. Number one, John Cena is forever my greatest wrestler of all time. Forever. Number two. Where do I go with this? This is where it gets a little weird. Who's entertained me the most? Undertaker. I'm gonna have Undertaker as my two. Number three, Shawn Michaels. Number four, Jeff Hardy. Number five, Rey Mysterio. Actually, hold on. After Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton. Yeah. Then number five, Jeff Hardy. Number six. I don't know if I'm gonna put Ray there yet now. Hold on, let me. Because Triple H. Number seven, Rey Mysterio. Number eight. Now again, these are people that entertain me. I don't care about y'all list. Now you can comment. But I'm not gonna change on who entertained me the most. This is tough. Batista. Number nine. Ooh, okay. Edge. Edge, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Edge. Please forgive me. Who would be my 10 spot? Kane. There we go. Kane. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my 6 through 10 can actually be rearranged, but Kane, yes. I'm so sorry that took so long. It took longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna be good, but no. Yeah. That's gonna be my top 10. That's X's top 10. Give it a for X. So yeah. Next one. All-time favorite feud. Now, this one is a hard one. This one, so. Mm, 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 mm. Cena. So I have three, and this is why Randy Orton should really get a lot of praise. But I have three: John Cena and Edge, John Cena and Randy Orton and Triple H. Oh my god, I, I thought it was real beef between Randy Orton and Triple H. As a kid, of course if the ones that didn't really think it was wrestling, that wrestling was fake, the ones that didn't know, like myself, I didn't want to believe it. But the one the ones that really thought it was real, my mom, it got to the point where my mom was thinking, hold on, this real beef? They just renting out houses. Cause when Randy Orton was talking crazy and he took that sledgehammer and busted through Randy Orton's fake house, the prop house, oh my gosh. Man, you would have thought it was real. Would have thought it was real. Now, Cena and Orton. I think Randy Orton slapped his dad, slapped Cena's dad, gave him a punk. This '09 Orton is one of the greatest. '09 Orton is up there with 2018 LeBron. I'm not gonna lie, because it was just an unstoppable force, unstoppable. Um, Jordan, not Jordan, but Randy Orton is out here putting everybody. He putting Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, John Cena, John Cena's pops, everybody. The smoke was, oh my goodness, the smoke was in the air for everybody during Randy Orton's reign of terror. So with the Cena, because Cena is also my favorite wrestler, dude, seeing that with Randy Orton was a privilege. That was one of the best years, that 2008 to like 2010. Now, Cena versus Edge, I believe this is like '06. Back and forth. Just back and forth hate. And then when Cena picked Edge up, I forgot which pay per view this was. But when he picked Edge up, and then I think at this point it was still called the FU. When he gave him the FU through two tables, that's tough. That is tough, man. But yeah, those are gonna be my top three. I can't really, if I had to choose, I love you, Cena, but it'll probably be the Triple H versus Randy Orton one, maybe. Between that one and Randy Orton and John Cena. I'm gonna let y'all decide on that one. But yeah, I haven't been watching wrestling, but it's so yeah. That's it's just you just had to be there to just watch it. You just had to be there. Alrighty, on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. This one is gonna be for my mom. This is gonna be a shorter one, a shorter episode. Um, I have to get ready to go to this oil spill for North Carolina Central. Shout outs to Central. Yeah, I ain't talking. I never said shout outs to Central. Shout outs to the Eagles, man. They're beautiful HBCU. I'm gonna go out there, record, vlog a little bit. If you see me, say hi. If not, sorry. Catch me next time. Yeah, man. Oh, the special request was from my mom. Hey, son, not giving up. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the. I asked her what's something in the world she thinks needs to be talked about, right? She said, "Hey, son, not giving up hope despite the conditions of the world right now," and that's true. Shout out to mom. That's absolutely true. Where we're at right now, this is hard. These are hard times. A lot of death, a lot of weird weather, um, a lot of social media driven things, a lot of psychotic decision making. Um, Again, this podcast talks about anything. This is not a oh, we're not going to talk about religion. We're not going to talk about politics. No, we talk about everything. I could care less who it offends. You don't like it? Hey, keep it pushing. Keep it moving. I believe in Jesus. Do believe this is a weird world right now that it speaks of in the Bible. If you don't believe in Jesus, hey, listen, that is your opinion. I'm not the one to place judgment, you know? Whatever you believe in, hold fast on it, please. Whatever helps you at state of mind, whatever gives you inner peace, stay with it. You know? Keep your head up, chin up, chest out, please. These are, like I said, these are hard times. These are very depressing times. Even for me, I had a big old rough patch. I'm still pushing through it. Definitely not as bad as it used to be. But hey, listen. All I can do is smile. Even through the bad, all I can do is smile. Lost someone dear to the church last week. Prayers to that family. May God be with them, Godspeed. You know, these are a lot of praying times. Let's see. Shout outs to mom though. I really do appreciate that one. If there's anyone that needs anything to talk about, anyone like if you guys need me to reach out to you or if you want to talk about something privately, please let me know. I'm the one that I like to listen. I like to listen to people talk and I like to give my honest opinion on it. I'm not going to be biased. Not going to be disrespectful, but I'm not going to be biased just because you're in front of me or just because you're talking to me. I'm not going to, what you hear is what you hear. I'm going to give you my whole truth. Oh, man, but I think we're going to wrap it up right there. Like I said, it's going to be a short one. I have to get ready. This wasn't too long. Basketball part was only about, 15 minutes? Everything else is everything else. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Blessings to all. Let's you guys make some money today. That job opportunity that you guys didn't have before, it's set your front step. Chin up, chest out. That girl that left you on red, chin up, chest out. There's always another one. Hey, look. If you don't have 1,000 now, you got 1,000 tomorrow. Just waiting on you, gotta claim it. If you want that 500 to hit your doorstep, you gotta work for it. Hey, them opportunities for your rap career, that label looking for you right now. If you don't got a church home, hey, look, there's churches everywhere. Stay blessed up, nigga. We love positivity. That's all we embrace is positivity. If you need a hand, if you want to talk about something, talk to your boy X. And that's going to wrap it up with Talk with X. Again, socials, both Instagram, X__Uchia, X__UCHIHA. Also, Talk with X, Talk with X_. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment topics that you guys love to talk about. It's nothing but love over here. We out.